We're blessed with comedy royalty today. We've got the wonderful Tony Martin online. How are you going there, Tony?
It's all good at this end. Obviously, I'm in a different part of the country, so there could be some delays, which will eat into the very short running time.
It seems like you're in Bangladesh. But
it's Tony's our correspondent tonight.
No, it's lovely to have you here. We're still finding our feet. We've recorded a few, but this is our brand new podcast, and we're very happy to have you on board. I just wanted to have a chat with you about your career and some of the highlights there. If we could squash that into about 4 minutes now, let's see how we go. So we were big Late Show fans. When you were doing the Late Show, it was ahead of its time, and it was kind of like its own version of YouTube with, commercial Crime Stoppers and clips of potluck. It's very similar to my YouTube feed these days. So you guys could have invented YouTube if you'd wanted to.
I think if we'd known it was going to be around for this long, we would have worn better clothes. That's what I always find, because I look at the clips from it that are on YouTube and I'm going, what is he wearing? We had no wardrobe budget. We had to wear our own clothes on the show, which I advise people never to do. But yeah, we just wanted to do a show where you could do literally every different kind of comedy. So you could do like a fancy pretend documentary shot on film, or you could just do a terrible shambolic Roman toga live sketch like it was, from IMT. And you could go and interview people in the streets, and you could do music parodies, and you could have things where you were acting and playing other characters, but then you would have things where you were playing yourself, like reviewing films and countdown clips and showing old ads. So that was just the idea, was just as many different formats and things, but also a lot of stuff that we made ourselves, because we'd shot a pilot. We'd shot 5 pilots for it at Channel 9 2 years earlier. And all the best stuff was the stuff we just shot on this shitty little home video camera that was actually in the prize cabinet for the Funniest Home Video show. And we just went and shot like shit scared in the car park, and thinking, if the show gets up, we'll get a proper film crew to do this properly. And then we just watched our terrible one, and it looked awful, but the comedy had all this life in it. A crew of 40 people, and there wasn't incredible delays for lighting. You just pointed a camera and started talking, and which I guess is what we're doing now. It didn't feel like a new idea. It was just like, what's the best way we can just film things really quickly? Because the Late Show was an hour every week, and there was only 7 of us making it.
Mm.
So, we didn't have a big room full of writers like the more expensive shows like Fast Forward had. So, we was just, quickly, let's go and film something in the car park in 25 minutes. Something that if we'd had to get a full crew to do it, would have had props, there would have been call sheets made, and there would have been 26 people there, and it would take half a day to film something that went for a minute. So, yeah. Or I don't know if any of this makes any sense, and I'm aware that I may be coming to the end of your limited running time.
It totally makes sense, yeah.
Do you know what I love about The Late Show now is the bits where you got the wrong musical guest, where you got Maxie Walker instead of Cyndi Lauper. That bit. I love now that a lot of those people, unfortunately, are coming to the end of their lives, and every time they do a eulogy, it'll be this serious news story, and then it'll cut to that. So you'll get Joan Kerner. What an amazing person Joan Kerner was. She was the first female politician. And then it'll go, I love rock and roll, with her in leather. And anyone that didn't know what The Late Show was would be so confused.
It's got to be so... I mean, this is a terrible thing to say, and I'm assuming he's still alive, but when David Boone finally passes away, that will make for a very funny clip on the news with him in the giant suit.
But yeah, let's hope that's a long way off.
Yeah, apologies. 10 seconds.
We've got a couple of seconds. I think that is actually it.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes.